You know that tight feeling in your chest every time you open your bank app? That feeling that one flat tire, one dental emergency, one tiny deviation from your budget is going to collapse everything? That feeling is the absence of an emergency fund. It's the constant, low-level stress of financial vulnerability. I hear you. An emergency fund. In 30 days? I can barely afford groceries. I know it feels impossible. We're going to be real about why it feels impossible first. The strategy for building it isn't complex, but the reason you haven't done it is purely psychological. Let's dismantle the 5 biggest reasons you're stuck, why your brain fights this, and exactly how we're going to fix it this month. 1. The tomorrow trap and why the 1% rule wins. The single biggest barrier isn't your income, it's the procrastination of perfection. We tell ourselves we'll start saving when we get that raise, when the debt is gone, or when life calms down. Why your brain fights it? Saving $1,000 in 30 days feels abstract and overwhelming. Your lizard brain craves the immediate satisfaction of spending right now rather than securing a future you can't see yet. It avoids big, scary numbers. How to overcome it? Stop trying to save a big number. Today, this moment, save $5. Go find a $5 bill or make a transfer for $5. You aren't building wealth yet. You are building a pathway in your brain. The goal is the habit, not the amount. If you don't save $5 today, you won't save $50 next week. Prove you can do the 1%. 2. Social mimicry, the financial mask. This is the hidden habit where you spend money you don't have to maintain an image for people you aren't even sure you like. It's the invisible social tax. Why your brain fights it? As humans, we are terrified of social exclusion. Your brain links saying no to a night out with social death. Choosing a stay-at-home weekend to save $50 feels painful. How to overcome it? Shift your tribe. Find friends who want to hike or have a potluck, not hit a fancy bar. Curate your social media. If seeing vacation photos makes you feel poor, unfollow those people for 30 days. True wealth is invisible. It's what stays in the bank. 3. Ignoring the small leaks cognitive load. This is the habit of dismissing tiny regular expenses like that $6 coffee, the $15 forgotten subscription, or convenience snacks. Why your brain fights it. This is decision fatigue. Tracking every dollar is mentally exhausting, especially when you're already stressed about money. Your tired brain takes the path of least resistance. It's too tired to audit the last 90 days of bank statements. How to overcome it? Don't do a full audit. Start with one leak. Just one. Today, cancel that one subscription you haven't used. Negotiate one small recurring bill. Build momentum by fixing one problem, not 50. 4. The delusion of "I'll start when." We convince ourselves that saving is a luxury for after all our problems are solved. We prioritize instant relief, like the convenience tax of delivery food, over long-term security. Why your brain fights it. When you are financially stressed, your cognitive load is overloaded. Your biological self defaults to high-friction, instant gratification actions like Uber Eats because you are too tired to do low-friction cooking. How to overcome it? Build low-friction alternatives. If you are tired, you have to have 10-minute recipes or pre-cooked meals ready. Reduce the friction of saving. Automate a tiny transfer, $20 a week, to a different bank, one you can't see every day. 5. Emotional spending. The coping mechanism. Using purchases to regulate your stress or boredom, the retail therapy hit. Why your brain fights it.
Spending money provides a literal chemical rush of dopamine. You are trying to buy feelings, comfort, excitement, status to mask underlying anxiety. You aren't buying the item. You are buying an escape. How to overcome it? Install the 72-hour cooling-off period. If you want something non-essential, you put it in the digital cart and walk away. Usually, the immediate emotional need evaporates. You must find free coping mechanisms, a walk, meditation, a free hobby to replace the feeling. Look, being broke is expensive. It's a storm. It steals your energy, your creativity, and your focus. An emergency fund is not about being wealthy. It's about building a roof before it rains. You don't need $1 million to start. You don't need a massive salary. You just need to stop letting your current self win every argument. Pick one. Fix one leak. Start with the 1% rule. The moment you make that first tiny, automatic transfer, you have changed your financial path. It's possible. Let's get to work.